Welcome back. It's time for Showbiz, and Miss G is here with all the gist. Hello, Miss G.
Hi, Yaraba. So, Hammer of the Last Two fame has produced very great musicians in this country, from the likes of Brafo, Edem, Kwakese, the list goes on and on, Tiny, a lot of them.
Yeah.
And on Saturday, he was on Showbiz A to Z on Joy 99.7. So one of the questions he was asked is why he's never been able to produce any female musician yet. And here's Hammer's response.
I attempted, and I noticed something. The conditions of the boot camp wasn't for female artists.
They won't survive. They can't kneel down.
Yeah. It's a bush, like it's, you can't, there's a, it's very difficult to keep boys in line.
Yeah.
You know, so I wasn't only recording music, I was keeping these boys in line. Let me show you how we used to feed ourselves. We used to be in the studio about 50 boys at a time.
Wow.
Eh?
Yes.
Yeah. 50
boys. And everybody, I used to, you know, God forbid, I used to smoke cigarettes in the past. So when I'm inside the studio and I come out for my cigarette break, I come and listen to everybody's homework. Because everybody is rapping. Some are doing their corrections. Some are doing, you see, because I'm teaching syllables, double rhyming, how timing. I'm teaching fundamentals of hip hop. Everybody is a soldier, even postures. The way Alice's posture, that's my posture.
Yeah.
That's the way I stand and hold the mic.
You should watch it.
All these things, these boys all stand there and watch me do it, and they do it too. So this is what I used to do in the studio. Now, doing all these things, a comedy will be a, what does I say? You have to eat. Most of these guys don't have anything. So the kinky seller, they buy the kinky.
All of it.
In its entirety. And put it down with the pepper and the fish. So every artist takes a bowl, takes one kinky, takes one fish, takes pepper, and goes to sit out of the corner.
That's right.
Everybody they do. Then after that, we'll give the woman the money.
All right, so that's Hammer sharing.
Hard knock life.
Yes. And now he said he's not recording any artists. He might want to, but not something for him to pick an artist from scratch and then nurture.
Yeah.
No, now he's into A1 bread.
But he's done his dues.
Yeah,
he's paid his dues.
He has. Now, let's move away from Hammer and then let's talk about another producer known as J-So. Okay. J-So is the man who produced Boga Boga for Sarkodie. He did The Highest. The Highest was the last album he produced for Sarkodie. And J-So has his own song.
J-So was with the Skillians, right?
Yes, from Skillians, you know, to become a producer and all that. And he's talking about his production now, and he talks about the state of the industry as rappers and all the jabs they threw at each other, and then also talks about young artist JJ Robbie.
I think Ghana music is in a great space. We're enjoying a lot of international attention. People are listening to Ghanaian music, be it hip life, be it high life, be it hip hop music, be it hip life music. It's a lot of artists out there who are representing Ghana on a global stage, and I could say that for the first time in a very long time, we can tell that musicians are actually, you know, making money from what they do, and they're able to also connect with their fan base and interact with them thanks to social media. So I think generally we're in a great space as musicians. However, when it comes to the system and the industry itself and what it takes to actually have a very effective, efficient industry, I think we are lacking there. But these things are being worked on. So we're hoping that's issues royalties and even PR to marketing to distribution and all these things. I think slowly we're getting there.
Do you have videos?
Yes, it's out.
Are the videos?
Not yet. It's just a visualizer for one of the songs, Go On Now, featuring J. Robbie.
Okay.
That one is out. But
yeah, that's what do you make of that young talent?
Mind-blowing.
I just saw a write-up that Convict wants to sign him. I'm not too sure.
Mind-blowing. He deserves it all. That guy is really going to put Ghana on the map.
People say he doesn't have a personality of a superstar.
He doesn't need to. When you listen to him, it's all it takes.
Yeah.
He's very talented.
Yeah, J. Dorobi is a great talent, and we hope for the best for him. Now let's go to what happened again over the weekend. There were two things that premiered, two movies actually, Madhouse and then 40 Looks Good on You. Let's see what patrons from these two movies had to say.
The twist and turn didn't really match well, and so people tend to, like myself, I started asking myself some questions that, okay, what kind of story is this? It's a bit light. Before I had to sit down very well, look at it, and then now start telling my own story before I understood the story. Maybe out of 100, I'll give 60.
It's very educative. Yes, it's, as we've been saying, madness is not like stripping naked or being dirty on the streets. It's an illness which can be cured. So I am saying it's very educative. Everyone needs to watch it.
How long did it take shooting the movie?
Oh, amazing. I mean, it's not a lot of people who can relate to this because most of the people who go out a lot, especially to premieres and all that, are pretty young. So they might not relate to this much. But it's an amazing movie, and if you don't relate to it now, you will do in your lifetime. So I love it. I love it.
Would you agree that it's a movie that will grow with you?
Yeah, it will grow with you, and I love the cast, and I think that they suited the title 40 Looks Good on You. And I like the message, the fact that you just have to take time in making decisions, or else desperation will make you make wrong decisions. And so it's also good for growing women who are not married, who think that society is pressuring them, and they might just fall in the hands of men who are just in for something else and not the real love. So I just like the message for the growing women, and majority of the women now are having such issues. So
all right, so 40 Looks Good on You is showing this weekend, actually.
Are you talking to me? 40 Looks Good on Me?
Oh, 40 Looks Good on You. We need to go see that movie, you know.
We do.
So that by the time I approach 40, I know what 40 would, how it would look on me.
No, I'll tell you all about it. I'm getting to that point.
Thank you, Raps.
All right, thank you, Miss G. And